Hi YouTube, Percussion Piper here. Hope y'all can hear me. I'm not being very loud today because I'm a little sick. I probably shouldn't be smoking a pipe, but I am. So yeah. It's been a while since I've been on. There's been quite a bit going on that I'll let y'all in on now. Been a couple weeks, I think, since my last video, and I guess I'll just start from the beginning. I've been really tired lately and playing a lot of catch up at school with my schoolwork and stuff um, because 2 weeks ago my grandma passed away. So 2 Saturdays ago, not this last Saturday, but the Saturday before that, my dad called me and he said, "Well, Grandma passed away. We don't know when the funeral is yet. So just we'll keep in touch, and then if you can come to the funeral, that'd be cool. I know you're in school." He basically was saying he knows I'm in school, and it's getting towards the end of the semester, so that there's a lot of stuff to do. So if you can come, that's great. If you can't make it work, then that's okay too. But in my head, I'm like, I'm going no matter what, you know. So that was that Saturday, and then that next day on Sunday, he called me and was like, "Okay, the funeral's on Wednesday." So I was like, "Shoot, that's pretty soon, you know." So that night, I emailed all my teachers and I told them, "Hey, I'm not going to be in class for Tuesday and Wednesday." So that Monday, I went to my classes, and then I headed home to Dallas on that Monday afternoon, evening, and then Tuesday morning, we drove from Dallas. My dad drove from Dallas to Kansas, where the funeral was being held. And then Tuesday night was the prayer service, which was nice. And then Wednesday morning was the funeral, and then Wednesday afternoon we drove from Kansas back to Dallas, and then I drove from Dallas back down to school, and I got home at like 2 in the morning Thursday morning, and then I had to go to class at 9:30. I had to go to class at 9:30 that Thursday morning. But God was with me on that drive home because I was gonna have to make up an exam that Thursday because the exam was on the Tuesday that I wasn't at school, and my teacher emailed me or emailed the class on that Wednesday evening. It was like, "Hey, no class on Thursday." I was like, "That's great. That's just perfect." God seems to make time for me. Whenever I don't have time for something, He always seems to make time. He did it today. I'll get to today though. I'm just reviewing the last couple weeks. So Wednesday, the day of the funeral, we had a partner essay due with me and my partner in a class, and we didn't get it finished that Wednesday. And I talked to my teacher, and he said, "Turn it in on Friday, because a good late essay is going to be better than a crappy on time essay. The points that you get taken off won't be as many points as you get taken off for a bad essay." So me and my partner discussed it, and we decided it was best to just turn it on Friday. And then in conjunct with that essay, on Monday we had me and my partner had a presentation over that essay. So, I had pretty much that whole rest of the week. I had late nights researching and getting prepared for that. Um, and, just the rest of the week was busy getting caught up in school. And then today, yeah, I guess I'll get to today now. Today, finally, I made up an exam that I was supposed to take last Tuesday. Not like 2 days ago Tuesday, but a week ago from 2 days ago. I was supposed to make up that test. So I made up that test today. All good. And then we had our band concert Tuesday night. That was part of it. We had our band concert Tuesday night, and that was our last concert of the semester, so we don't have any more rehearsals. So band was canceled today, and then my teacher for my percussion ensemble, percussion piper, my teacher for my percussion ensemble emailed us and was like, rehearsals canceled for tonight, because those rehearsals are from 7 to 9 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursdays. He just emailed us that a couple of the members were sick. A couple of the members of the percussion ensemble were sick. So he just thought it wasn't worth having rehearsal. Sorry. He didn't think it was worth having rehearsal tonight if, a couple of the members are going to be missing anyway. He said, we'll just pick it back up on Tuesday. Excuse me. So he made time for me there. Tomorrow, I have a lesson that I need to go practice for. I'll practice after I eat. After I finish this video, I'm going to go eat, and then I'm going to go practice. And then also for a club that I'm involved in, the Collegiate Percussion Association, CPA, there's elections tomorrow, and I have to write a speech for that, and I'm running for vice president. So that's what's been going on with me. On Monday, going back to this past Monday, something happened, and I try to read my Bible every day. And since my grandma's passing, I've been kind of on a my schedule's been off on when I can read my Bible because I'm having to make up so much schoolwork. I'm not finding time to read my Bible, so that wasn't good to begin with. And because of all the late nights, I've been so tired. But I'm not making excuses. But on Monday, I had fallen asleep on a bench in the music building, and first somebody came by and poked me in the beard, which woke me up, and it kind of annoyed me because I was really tired, And first of all, you don't ever touch a man's beard. No, I'm just kidding. But I just kind of looked at the person. I was like, yeah. And I kind of went back to sleep. And then a few moments later, somebody threw a roll of tape at me, sleeping. Threw the roll of tape at me. And I got mad. And I cursed. And I stormed off. And went into the practice room and just started practicing. There's a couple things there that I did wrong. First was I was quick to anger, which is we're not supposed to do, or we believe that we're not supposed to do as Christians. We're supposed to be patient, kind, and loving. And cursing is not loving either. And after the ordeal, I went straight to the practice room and started practicing keyboard, my marimba solo. That's also bad because in times of struggle and stuff like that, we're supposed to turn straight to God, and seek His advice and His comfort, His love, and those things. That was another thing that went wrong. So soon after that, I texted my a mentor of mine. He's just slightly older than mine, but slightly older than me. But he's a very wise guy, and talked to him about what happened and how I got angry and how that wasn't good. And he was talking about how I'd just been running on empty. If you picture your spiritual life or your life in general as like a cup, um, first of all, I thought it was weird that I would react so devilishly, like angrily, even though I had read that day. I had read the Bible that day. What he had said was, if you picture your spiritual life as a cup, you want to fill that cup with love overflowing. You want that love to be overflowing because that's the model Jesus Christ and God has given to us. His love is so overflowing. We wouldn't be here today if he didn't have as much love as he did. Because we're sinners. Why would he love somebody as horrible as we are? But he said, even though I had read, my cup was like empty. My cup was absolutely empty. And I read, and it only filled up my cup just a little bit. And then I went through that love or whatever, impatience or whatever I did that day, because I'd read in the morning, and this was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and been some time past. So yeah, my cup was just out, and I gave the devil a foothold. I gave the enemy a foothold, and he took control of my life. And that's what happened. So after that, I had spent a couple hours just reading the Bible and getting in the Word, and that made everything. It's crazy. It made everything a lot better. Right after I read for a while, I went to another club meeting that I had. It's a music therapy club, and we had elections that day too, but I didn't get the position that I was running for, but that's okay. I was more concerned with just getting my spiritual life back on track. And the people that got elected are going to be a great bunch. It's amazing how God uses negative times in our life, negative moments for his glory to make good. I texted the guy that I got mad at on yesterday. I texted him yesterday, and I was like, hey man, I'm sorry about this, and blah, blah, blah. And he's a believer too, and we were talking about the struggles of living in a world that's so, living in a world that's so dark, and trying to be believers and be in that light. And it's a really hard thing to do. And through that conversation, we became a little bit closer. We began a very intentional relationship between him and I. I'm about to run out of time. I do have some Bible verses to read, so I think I'm going to cut it here and get back to you on the Bible verses in the next video in part 2. And I'll discuss those briefly and tell you a couple more things that are going on in my life that I forgot to mention just a few minutes earlier. But there are some interesting things happening. So part 2 coming right back.